Good afternoon there, everybody. Silver Dragon here, going to be doing my weekly Masterwork Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. Now, last week we had gotten invaded, and pretty much most of my population had been slaughtered. And there were only really a few of them left, and at this point it was debatable whether or not we should just keep going and try and rebuild, even though it wasn't likely we'd be able to, at least easily. And I left it to you guys, and you voted that we should let this fortress die for now and move on to greener pastures. So we're going to take one last look at the lovely fortress and say goodbye, lovely fortress. You served us well. Thank you. Thank you for your awesome fortressness and whatnot. You shall be missed. Goodbye, Shrine of Amok. I was not able to beautify you enough, but maybe next time I will have a more beautiful shrine. And I just got my legendary dining hall as well. No. Oh, that's a shame. Never got the libraries to work, unfortunately. I really need to work on that and figure out what the hell is going wrong. I think I need to make paper properly or something is more than likely my issue. I'm not too sure. My lovely living quarters, which I'll have to improve on, and all the other stuff. Anyway, say goodbye to this poor, poor fortress. Goodbye. Goodbye. We'll miss you. And time to start fresh. Your strength has been broken. True dat. Ah, good stuff. Alright, so we're going to start up a new one. Probably going to use the same world. I believe there was a couple evil biomes there that now that I know more about Masterwork, it should be interesting enough to go into an evil biome. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to try and get one with deep soil, or at least relatively deep soil. That way I can create a forest layer up top for the creation of my own personal underground forest. That way I can keep my creatures down there and try and keep my dwarves sealed in as possible. Alright, continue playing. Or not continue playing. Start playing. And I turned off that annoying thing as well. So let's see, I'm going to go region 2. Just because it seems like I generated 2 of them, I'm not sure why. But we'll take a look at this one. Slowly loading, slowly loading. Okay. We have a fortress right there. Now, it looks like there's only one actual evil biome on this map. As far as I can see, right here. A haunted biome, terrifying biome. Lovely. Looks like we got shallow metals, deep metals, flux stone, very deep soil, and clay. I like it. I'm going to put it over here, actually. I'm going to have the river on all sides. And I'll extend it a bit. There we go, I'll extend it by 2. So this is going to be a pretty large area, so I might get some lag. But hopefully not too much. Alright, let's try embarking on this. You have selected a large area, choose a small area if you experience lag, I agree. But we're going to go for it. Now I have my various squad templates down there, but I'm going to create something new. Okay, I'm going to go for my usual miner. Apparently I have 0 points to spend right now, so I have to sell some junk. I'll get rid of that. Iron anvil, because we have both shallow, deep, and flux stone, I don't want to get rid of the anvil, because I could probably use that pretty soon. Yeah. Let's see here. Dwarven ale, wine, beer, fungoid spores. I think the area was pretty well forested, so I'm going to remove that. We probably won't need any of these for tree growing, as I would have to build a lumber mill and a tree farm and all kinds of stuff. Okay, strawberry seeds. I'm going to lower these. I don't want any of these here. None of these above ground seeds, as I'm going to be going straight underground. Buckroot is also an above ground seed. Okay, plum helmets. At least 30 of that. There we go. Okay, fisher berries. I'll reduce that. reduce rope thread down to 1. Cloth as well. Bags I'll get rid of entirely. Oh, nope. I meant to keep ropes. Quivers I'll get rid of entirely. Okay, wheelbarrow. I'll make one of those later, so I don't want one of them. Okay, so I need to get that rope back. I'll do that first before I do anything else. There we go. I'll do 2 wool ropes. That should be sufficient for that. Okay, going back to the actual dwarves now. I need 1 proficient miner. And how am I going to differentiate these guys this time is the question. I could go for the 3 miner setup, a 2 miner setup. Technically speaking, I could go for a 6 miner setup if I really wanted to. Obviously, that would be a little crazy, a little excessive. But that would get stuff dug out exceedingly fast. This is going to be a tough one. It's a debate on what to do for that. Let's see. Competent mason. Make him a good mason. You, I want to be a stone crafter, proficient stone crafter. Obviously, I need my woodcutter and carpenter. I'm also going to make you a adequate building designer. Okay. So far I have 2 miners and him. I'm going to need 1 combat dwarf. So I'll probably go for my 2 miners, woodcutter, grower, and we'll see about the rest. We'll see if I can get a quick early hospital set up as well as the rest of the stuff, the usual survivability stuff. Okay, so next I need my grower. Novice cook, brewer, and grower. Yep. Next, let's see, I got my 2 miners, my woodcrafter, my grower. I need my leader, but I'll use the bottom for him. Diagnostician. I could bring a good doctor with me, actually. That'd be a good idea. I think I'll do that, yes. Why not? There we go. That'll be good. So that way I have myself a fairly good doctor. Next. Next I'm going to go for something that one of my viewers actually requested on the YouTube when I made this new world. A swords dwarf for protection. So that's basically what I'm going to go for, is a nice swords dwarf with some basic armor to protect us from attack. Now if I can find that swordsman, I'll make him a competent swordsman who's an adequate fighter, novice shield and armor user, as well as, I wish I could give him more skills than that, as well as an adequate teacher. Okay, I have 1 more skill point to use. I think I'll put it on, well, I could do shield. I think I'll instead make him a dodge. I'll add novice dodging to him as well. There we go. So he is purely my combat guy. And then we have the finale. My leader. Okay. And I'm going to give him 1 point to the leader. Okay, so he is an adequate record keeper. You don't really need that high of record keeping, because all he's going to be doing is like spending his time there doing it anyway. So yeah, or most of his time doing it. So you could really You know what? I think I'm going to even take 1 point off of that and make him a novice record keeper and organizer. Because those are the two things he's going to be sitting around doing all the time anyway, so it's not going to be that hard to level up. And I'm going to put that on negotiator. So I'm going to make him a skilled negotiator, a competent appraiser, as well as a novice leader. Okay, that should be sufficient. Now, let me go back here and name these properly to what they were supposed to be. Now, if it would let me. Nickname. This one was, let's see here. RTN. And I believe it was 12, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't quite remember that. That'd be my derp. No, 3 ones. Okay. There we go. If I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that should be sufficient. Now, for myself, customize nickname. My typical profession, Overlord. Actually, no, I'm going to name him his profession as well. Guardian. Congratulations, RTN. You are now the Guardian. Now, anyway, if anybody else wants a dwarf named after them, feel free to comment on the YouTube video, and I will name you after one of my 7 original dwarves. I'm going to leave the rest of them unnamed for now, for that purpose. Okay, now, I need to start getting some stuff for here as well. So I have my 2 picks, because I have my 2 guys, that's alright, that's good. 1 axe, that's good. Let me get that guy some basic armor and weapons here. I'll have to go down throughout this to the copper, maybe. I gave him shield using, so I need to give him a one-handed sword. Or a scimitar, even. Copper longsword. Copper short sword, it would be cheaper, though. Well, let's go bismuth bronze short sword, then. It's pretty expensive. But I'll do it. No, it's too expensive. It is too expensive. I wish I could do it, but it's just, I can't afford it with what I have right now. I still have a bunch of stuff I have to buy, so I have to go for a copper short sword. As well as some other really, really basic stuff. Let's see here, weapons, yes, training weapons, ammo, anvils, leather, blah, 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 blah. Wood, I could bring some wood with me if I really wanted to for some quick stuff, but let's see here. Body wear. Leather armor. Do we not have access to copper armor? Guess we don't. I guess we'll go with a bronze breastplate. New. What else are we gonna get for him? At least the helmet. That's it. Helmet and a shield. I'll go bronze helm. And then for the shield. And that's all he's getting. He's like the most expensive one so far. Copper buckler. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now, seeds I already got. I know there's going to be something here I'm going to be missing, but... Oh yeah, I know what I have to bring with me. If I can find it. I need to bring the ingredients to make some soap. Some quick soap. That would be incredibly useful for me. Buckets. Threads. bunch of bags. It's miscellaneous, more likely. I can actually bring soap with me. Alright, I'll bring one bit of soap with me. That's all I can afford to bring. Actually, no, I can't even bring that because I need to afford some other things here. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. So I still have to buy me some animals. Bugger. Pet turtles, dogs. One male dog. One female dog. Let's see. One turkey gobbler. Damn it, I need more money. Need more to spend, man. Alright, get rid of the cloth. Get rid of the splints and crutches. I'll make a bucket when I get there. Okay, hopefully that will allow me to get what I need. We'll see though. I guess I can't really rely on the turkeys then for now. Although turkeys are a really useful one to have. I also wanted to grab some stuff for milk and whatnot. But I'll probably just go with what I can get right now. Okay. Now let's see here. Instruments, flasks, quivers, backpacks, all that lovely good stuff here. Okay, now I need to go up to tools. There we go. Copper nest box, at least one. Okay. Now for the last of it, I need cats, actually. I forgot about cats. Rage ward, two-humped camels, no. Where's my cats at? If we even have access to cats. No, there's a male cat. And female cat, I need 11 for it though. Perfect. One male, one female cat. Alright, hopefully that'll last. Okay, back to the fortress here, or back to the dwarves and whatnot. Let's go name our fortress and go random, see if we can come up with something cool, something interesting. Tempted gem. Now the first thing that sounds really cool, I'm going to go with that. Parody. Nah. Crowwire, nah. Corroded sack. Or corroder sack, no. Wheel con, folded dusk. Late quakes. I have no, that's just lame looking. Hall blushing, lol. Metal Masters. Kelcon Metal Masters. I like that. Let's go with that. Alright, group name. The Hammer of Hailing. Why not? It goes well with the Metal Masters. The Hammer of Hailing. We're gonna rain down on their heads with hammer strikes. Okay, that should be good enough. So, wish me luck, everybody. Embark. Hopefully, I didn't forget anything. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble.
At our new home.
Yay, our new home! Strike the earth! Dense wormy tendril. Oh hey, lovely, we got tendrils! How awesome! Okay, so we have a bunch of little ponds. We do have the rivers that are closing off the area. Ooh, we even have one that goes right through the mountain too. So I have a big gap there all the way up. That's nice. Whoops, went down one layer too many. Okay, so we're right here, so I'm going to immediately dig right into this mountain. Get rid of some of these slopes here. Should I go here or down there? Well, one entrance is going to be for the traders, the other entrance is going to be for our dwarves. There we go. So we'll go like this then. This entrance is going to be for our dwarves. The one down below is going to be for the trading caravans later on when I set that up properly for it. Now, I'm going to have to set up some basic meeting hall here, of course, as I always do. But this time, I'm going to leave this main corridor just as it is. It's going to be a trap corridor if I have to have it. Yeah, I'll probably have it as a trap corridor for now. Alright. Downward stairway. So let's go up, down stairway. I'll have my guard quarters up here for once. Make it larger than that, though. Yeah, at least about that big. Make two of them. One on each side. One will be for the sleeping and eating, and the other one will be for training. That should be sufficient. Okay, with a little, let's see. This will work as a stockpile area for it. But I can add that later, actually. I'll add that later. Okay, I'll let them dig that out for now. Whoops, too much. By quite a bit. Yep, okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to also need to get, let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be the farm. Now, down below here, I'm not sure. I'm about to take a look. But if it's still dirt, then we're going to keep that as the tree farming area. So that'll give me separation. Okay, so let me see here. What am I going to do for this? So we'll have the farm off in this direction then. Actually, I'll turn this into an up-down stairway in that case. There we go, that should be sufficient for now. Alright, now I also need to designate some trees to be cut down, as we're going to need a lot of wood to begin with. I mean a lot of wood. Because I want to haul all this stuff inside when I get the chance. Okay, resume. Let me get to work. And let me take a quick pause here and see what's in the area. We do have an undead. A kestrel corpse. It's a bit far away for now, but I don't want to take the chance. So I'm going to set up the military already. Okay, create a squad, militia commander, metal armor. The leader is going to be RTN, competent swordsman. I'll make sure he has all of his proper gear on. Inventory, he has copper buckler, short sword, helm, and breastplate. Good. Okay. I could also set up a patrol for him right now. Now I'll just keep him nearby in case there's trouble. Now those wormy tendrils are an interesting little thing. Black caiman. Alright. Platypus. Oh my god, we have platypuses! Sweet! And also an alligator snapping turtle. And a fleshman. Okay. A humanoid composed of meat. It is most often found in sinister grasslands. It is average in size. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry too much about it. Common kestrel corpse. Kill it! Okay, hopefully it stays down. In case it does not, I need you here, my friend. There we go. Okay, he's cutting down the swift trees pretty quickly here. Now it looks like there is stone pretty quickly. So I may have to adjust how my farm is created here. Yeah, so I'm going to put the farm up on the higher levels in that case, if that is the case, which means I'm also going to have difficulties making the tree farm that I want to make. Bollocks. That sucks. Alright. Alright, so the farm is going in right up here then, if that's the case. There we go. Perfect. I'll let them dig that out for now. Once they've dug that out, I will get some other basic setup for them. Let me get a refuse pile quickly set up outside here for now. It's not a refuse pile, it's just a fail pile. Okay. Refuse pile. And I'll just pop that down right here. And let's also make a quick, well, I guess I can use it for corpses as well, doesn't really matter too much. Okay, settings. And let's enable that. Okay, perfect. Now resume, and let's see here. What are these anyway? Dense staring eyeballs. Wow, how lovely. How lovely indeed. I have a whole lot of wormy tendrils and staring eyeballs. Okay, so luckily, we are good along the lines of not having to deal with constant undead rising from the ground just because they're here. So that's good. Otherwise, that would have really sucked. Alright, now I need to get... okay, you can stop stationing now. You should be fine. Should be fine getting to work. So I guess I'll do the workshops right here then, since there's not much else to really do at the moment. Okay. Let's see, because it should be north of me, so I'll keep everything to the south for now. There we go. Now let's see here. There's enough room right there for... Yep. Right about there. That should allow me... Yeah, that should allow me the correct amount of room. Okay, good. Whoops, no, I actually need to dig that out. There we go, on the opposite side. This is going to be a much larger area, more than likely. As it will be for the storage of goods. There we go. Resume, let them get to work on that. Looks like they've almost dug out this beginning little spot here. Okay, good. So I want to get everything hauled in as much as as quickly as possible, and I want this place boarded up. Interrupted by common kestrel corpse. Oh crap. There's some kind of fog here as well. Cloud of eerie vapor. Unit list. Oh crap, that thing's back, so hopefully that doesn't mean we're gonna have to deal with that after all. Crap, because if I have the dead constantly rising here, that's not gonna be easy at all. In fact, it's gonna make things bloody difficult. It looks like he's wounded. No, he's just unhappy right now. Probably because he has to wear his armor all the time. Okay, we need to get everything moved inside here soon. I'm gonna get the chickens moved in here, at least right now. Or chickens, turkeys. Okay, put all the turkeys in here. Build. Nest box. We only have the one, but that should be sufficient for the moment. Oh, here comes the eerie fog. Right over my guys. Right over my guys. Oh, great. Well, we're going to see what the eerie fog does. And it's back a lot. Yeah, great. We have ourselves an infinitely undead spawning biome. That is effing annoying. I hate these types of biomes with a passion. It means that more than likely we are not going to survive here, because that thing's just going to keep rising and rising and rising. And I will not be able to kill it. Because right now you can see my guy is just fighting it again, and he's not winning this time. At least not easily. Alright boys, get everything moved inside now. Yes, my guy is now wounded. His right hand is probably gone. He's wounded all over. He's unconscious currently. Probably still have that corpse running around. We do. It's been absolutely... that just drives me nuts too. It's been absolutely obliterated. There's like nothing left of it. And yet it somehow still has the power to wound my dwarves. Sorry, RTN. Looks like you're not going to be surviving long, my friend. The dog tried to attack it and wasn't so successful in that. Let's see here. Yeah, left foot is fractured, left foot is bruised, upper lip is torn open, upper lip is bruised, right thigh is bruised, right hand is fractured, right hand is cut open, right hand is dented. It's not good. Not good at all. Can't even create a temporary hospital zone right now. I can't build any workshops outside here because they'll just get attacked by that damn kestrel. The dogs aren't going to do anything until they're trained into war dogs properly. So, crap. This may be a fail embark right now. Damn infinite spawning undead biomes. It should be only the haunted biome that does that, but it looks like the terrifying one is doing it as well. That drives me nuts. It's like, if you have a freaking necromancer, I will understand perfectly well why the undead are constantly rising. If you have just like a terrifying, regular, evil biome, they shouldn't be doing that. At the very least, there should be a way to destroy them for good. I mean, come on, give me a break here. Alright, time for the general stockpile. Alright. Now, if you guys could get rid of this freaking entrance here, I could actually, you know, fix the damn thing so I won't have to come back here. Oh, are you serious? Tell me those are not right beside me right now. No, they're on the other side. Thank God. Undead wild boars would just be bullshitting it right now. That would just be too much. Alright guys, remove that building, get it all indoors. Get everything indoors. I need to start building some stuff and getting a wall set up here. My miners aren't being so damn lazy. Knew I should have made a third miner. Crap, oh well. Because I'm just not getting stuff dug out as fast as I need it dug out. Crap, I'm going to make a temporary workshop then. Temporary carpenter's workshop right over here. Alright, hopefully it gets that set up pretty quickly. And let me actually go in there to these miners and tell them to get their asses to work. Right down the bottom. Alright. There we go. No hauling for them. All they do is get to work on finishing this up. Yeah, his right hand is either gone or I don't even know. Right hand is fractured, dented. That's not good. Unfortunately, the horse and the donkey are going to be an issue. I'm going to have to just quickly assign somebody as a butcher, create a temporary, oh, I can't even do that because I need barrels or pots to store the meat. Otherwise, it would go bad. So I'll just have to keep them inside and hopefully do that quickly. We'll find out. We'll find out. Cloud of eerie vapor has drifted nearby. Oh, great. It's going to drift right through my camp, too. Shite. Guess we're going to find out what the eerie fog does. Hope it doesn't create husks. Fever. Looks like it inflicts fever. Pretty much everything got hit by that, even my miner. Well, at least they finally cleared out the entrance here so I can get a bridge set up quickly. Okay. Build, workshop. I need somebody to make some mechanisms for me so we can quickly have that thing shut. What? How? How the hell did he die? He's just dead? Okay. Well, my farmer's gone, so I can't set up farms anymore. At least not easily. That's glorious. Yeah, I think this is a fail embark right now. We've got undead that won't stop rising. The fog's not too much to worry about. I should have just dug a hole right under me and just gone that way. I always have to set up some kind of like pretty entrance or something, but shit. I didn't expect them to hammer me so quickly in this biome. Also, I should have gone with 3 miners instead of just 2, because 2 were just too slow. Far too slow. They were not digging out what I needed them to dig out. Okay. Now, it's only a matter of time before that kestrel comes back alive, so get on inside, boys. Farm's dug out, not that it makes much difference now. Oh, shit, that sucks. I am failing here horribly. Want a food stockpile. Rid everything except for seeds. Settings. Oh, shit though, that does kind of screw me over a bit. And there's the effing undead kestrel again. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's it. Everyone indoors. We gotta get all you guys indoors. So grab what you can and get your butts inside. Remove these if you can quickly. I do not want anything coming into my fortress right now, kicking my ass, as they already have. I don't even know how the other guy died. He just randomly died. I'm assuming he died from fever. Alright. Everyone grab what you can and get it inside, because we gotta close this door. Unsuspend it. I need to give somebody mechanics. I'll probably give it to myself so I can get this thing built before, or while I still have the chance. Oh great, here comes that bloody fog again. Down we go. Okay. Oh my god, what? Oh great, now I've got an undead dwarf. Seriously, stop rising the effing dead unless you have a good reason to do so. That drives me nuts, man. Oh, and he killed my only combat dwarf. Goodbye, RTN. Yeah, this is definitely a fail, embark. We're not gonna kill that dwarf. Bah, what happened to all the interesting evil biomes that actually had something to do with them other than like instant undead constantly rising from the dead, killing you without any problems bullcrap? It's like, come on, give us something that's survivable in an evil biome. Jeez. Screw it though. I'm just gonna go for something random like a desert biome or something like that. 'Cause I haven't done one of those yet, as far as I'm aware, so it would be interesting. Okay. Let's try this again. Go for something different, or slightly different. I'm not even sure how long I've been at this so far. Jeez, I wasn't paying attention to what time I started. That's a fail on my end. Okay, so I'm going to look for something along the lines of a nice desert biome. Or something. Let's see what we got here. The Toll Deserts. Untamed Wilds. Let's see, we have pretty much everything around here. Warlocks, automatons. Little soil. Deep metals and fluxstone. Shallow metals, deep metals, and fluxstone. That'll work. It's even a brook, so I'll have some slight amount of water. Okay, so temperate is hot, trees, there's none, there's no other vegetation. So this will give me something to set up an actual tree farm with, which I've never done, so it should be interesting. Okay, how much, let's see here. Has very little soil though, I would like lots of soil if possible. Let's see here. Here we go. Very deep soil. We do even have some trees in here too. That's not the desert though. That's why. No, we need the desert. Okay. Let's move this sideways. So fluxstone is under the trees area here, it looks like. Looks like I'm just going to go for this one. Oh well, that'll work. Embarking on the desert.
Did you know that
oh, seriously? Did I just accidentally embark with nothing whatsoever? No skills, no equipment, properly set up? Dear God, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Well, at least now I'll have a lot of extra random gear just lying around when I reclaim that place and try not to frickin' fail at it again. See, that happens sometimes. Really annoying. Good way to end up. There should be like a confirmation on that. Yes, do I want to play now? Yes, no. Something. Instead, just like, oh, sorry, you clicked the wrong button. Yeah, it's time to play with nothing. Okay, Dwarf Fortress. Let's reclaim that. We're going to actually set up the proper squad this time. At least I'll have some free beer laying around somewhere. Scattered around the area. Okay then. This one. Now, let's try to screw this up this time. Okay. Let's see. What is this one here? So I have proficient miner, miner and stone crafter, wood crafter. Well, in this, I'm not really going to need a woodcutter that early on. So I'll make him a novice woodcutter. And let's see, what else am I going to give him then? I'll make him an adequate miner, that way he can mine. He can help mine. Proficient grower, yeah, we have my grower. What's this guy? Concentration. This is my doctor. Crossbow dwarf. Looks like he's an actual, yeah, crossbow. Huh. Excuse me. Crossbow dwarf, but there's not much of a need for that right now, so I'm going to remove that. Instead, take all those points out. Instead, I'm going to make him my jewel crafter. Probably be a good one. Yes, I'll make him a good jewel crafter. I could use that later. Well, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Because we do have early metals, let's get a early metal industry working dude. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, let's go. Adequate, competent armor and weaponsmith, as well as, if I can find, adequate furnace operator. We won't have much wood, so we'll see what I can do along those lines. There we go. Okay, so he'll be skilled in those. That should be good. Alright, good enough. What were the problems? No pond turtle available. Well, that sucks. And with this way, too, I already have the dogs, I already have the turkey hens, I already have the nest boxes. I just to increase my amount of picks. I am going to bring these tree seeds with me this time. Also going to bring actual trees with me. Some wood, as I do need at least some to get going. Pets. Let's see here. Miscellaneous, no. Probably passed right by, I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. Rough wood logs. I can afford 6 of them unless I get rid of some splints and stuff. Get rid of those. Yep, so I got 13 rough wooden logs. That should be good. Sewer brew. 20 plum helmets spawn. Okay, looks generally good. Let's add some more. Let's see here. Quarry bush. Okay, and a couple more plump helmet. That should be sufficient. Alright, let's try this again. Name the fortress. Doom Safe, I like that. Group name, Theaters of Perfection. Why not? That works. Alright, this should be sufficient. Let me go back to the actual dwarves. And let's get these guys named here again. Now this time I'm not going to have a combat dwarf. Sorry RTN for now, just because I need them to be properly preparing themselves for other various things they're going to have to do now. Nickname. No, customize nickname. Alright, guess we'll go back to my previous class name. There we go. Overfails. Because we know what's going to happen. Okay, that should be good enough. I will leave the rest of it for now. So if you guys want a dwarf in this fortress this time, hopefully this one lasts longer, then feel free to comment about it and I'll see if I can get it done. Should be able to get it done. Alright, let's try this. Embark, and hopefully less fail. Could have also done glass making, but asps. Now, there's no real mountains to dig into here, so we're just going to dig straight down. Now I'm just going to claim all this stuff here from the other one. There we go. So we have that claimed. Okay. Now let's get a quick downward stairway here. There's not many people are going to be chilling up on the surface. Oh. Debating it. Should I make this wider? No, it should be sufficient. That should be more than sufficient. Okay, this is all sand, I'm assuming. Yep, sand wall. So it won't be difficult to dig a lot of stuff out for this. Okay, let's get the farm going immediately. Alright. should be good. Or actually, yeah, I am thinking about this the wrong way. That would be correct angle for it, or the correct width for it. Alright, I'll even go back a bit more. Good. And we will have the guard houses on the other side here, / temporary living quarters. Alright. There we go, that'll be sufficient for that. And let's see, what else should I do there? Guess I'll keep it going down. There we go, saltpeter. So we are now into the stone. Good, we need a lot of it. Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'll make the crafting area here. No, actually I can put it up higher. That way it's not in the way as much. I need one layer though for the tree farm. But I definitely need some of this. So let's see here. Okay, so we got farm, tree farm, crafting, mine. Okay, so in this case I'm just going to go like this. Or in that case I'm just going to go like this. And we're going to clear out a large chunk of this area that we're going to use to build a wall around the place quickly. Alright, that should allow me to survive the initial waves of whatever. Oh, we even have some wild turkeys here. Okay. Now, in that case, this is going to be the crafting area here. Okay. Stretch this out just as I was going to with the last one. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Shouldn't take them long to dig through this. Now let me see here. We also have an extra gap. Okay, good. That would be about right for I wanted that far. May as well. Okay then. And of course, there's going to be one massive storage area. As previously. There we go. That looks good enough. Resume. Let them get to work on that. It'll take them a while, though. Okay, we can start working on the farms now. Figured as much, they haven't dug that out yet. That's alright, though. We'll start this side. There we go. 4x4 farms. I can't... Well... No, I can't quite complete that yet because they haven't gotten this bit out of the way yet. Lazy buggers. Speaking of which, let's fix that issue. Read dwarves. If it doesn't glitch out on me and crash, then I have to relaunch the stupid thing because it's not responding right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't got all day to wait. I will crash you specifically if I have to, just to get you working faster. Yep, taking too long. Crash it. Crash it. Close the program, cancel the program, relaunch the program. And now it should function better. Okay then. miner number 1. Other 2 are together. Yup. Miners number 2 and number 3. Commit changes. Okay. There we go. Now stockpile. Food. Settings. Only seeds. And nothing else. Alright, so that'll get them to work in here. They're going to start hauling it, and he's going to start planting them. Alright. There we go. That's set up. You can also plant small fungal woods. I'm not sure if we have any, but I'm going to try. There we go. Alright, that's all set up, ready to go. So I'll leave him to that for now. Oh, nice. We struck tetrahedrite. That would be a copper-bearing material. Sweet. Guessing, yeah, looks like we struck it right here in our little collective area. Okay, hopefully they dig this out pretty quickly, because I don't want them working on it forever. I just want them to do it quickly, because they still have to dig out that entire thing, which is more of a priority than this. Yeah, it's all the materials we need for now. So I'm going to have to cancel this. Just needed a slight amount of building materials. Okay, they're going to finish digging that out. I'm going to build a temporary workshop in here, just to get it going with the beds and some of the tables and such. Make it out of shale. Let him get to work on that. Needs fungal wood spores. Oh, so that's all he's got there. Okay, so let's see here then. They're not digging that out, so more than likely, yep, they're digging out the stockpile area, which is just as good. Okay, so I'm going to do it one section at a time here now, since we have such a large stockpile to begin with. I don't have to worry too much. But at least it's one good thing. The reason, of course, why I love my Masterwork Dwarf Fortress, they're doing this in no time. It's not taking them nearly as long as it would if I was playing the normal Dwarf Fortress. Let's go furniture storage. Finished goods. 2 biggins. And I will create a temporary food storage here as well, I guess. Which I will immediately go into the settings of and remove seeds. Okay, stockpiles. Next I want to do wood. Let's get the wood in here. We need gems, stockpiles, cloth. Go. Okay, I'll let them get to work here then, digging all this out. Stockpiles. Okay. There's also ammo. Weapons. Armor. Leather, which I'll put up here. And then the big one here will be bars and blocks. Once they finish digging it out, which shouldn't take too long. Let's see if they made this thing yet. Oh, they have. Well, I'm going to build, I guess I'll build the beds here anyway, even though I've already have it set up downstairs. Yeah, I guess I will. I could be lazy or unlazy and just get it done, but nah. Okay, I need beds. I need, let's see, what else do I need? Let's see, let's make a couple wooden barrels. That will be sufficient for now. Oh yes, I almost forgot, actually. As a priority, I need one wooden table and one wooden chair. Or no, you know, I'm not going to waste that. Build, workshop. Let's get all my workshops up here, up and running. Mason's workshop. Crafts dwarf workshop. One more carpenter. Let's also start getting to work on the wall. This will probably be sufficient for the moment. Okay. Shale. Let's just disassemble both of these. Let the carpenter remove that. Hopefully does a quick job of it. What is that? Hawk partial skeleton. Cat skeleton. Hawk. Those are probably for what died previously. Okay. Where am I going to store? You know what? I'm going to store them in here right now. Okay. All you turkeys, get on in here. There we go. Now, build nest boxes. That should be sufficient. Alright, let's resume, let them get to work on that. We should be good here. Okay, they're all being hauled in. Nest boxes being put in place. Everything's looking good. Okay, tables are done. Must be hauling it off to the stockpile. Considered unsuspended. Oh, great, we have miasma. Who left the rotten something you're sitting here? You damned fools. No, it's not right. Fail again. I don't know why I'm derping so much today. Settings, enable the corpses. Okay. Now we do have this bunch of asps here, so I really don't want them biting me. Somebody please get that rotten meat out of there and put it in the refuse pile so you're not all choking on miasma. Would be most helpful, more than likely. Okay. Now, let's see here. Needs table. Where the hell did you put the table, you idiot? Or the beds? Are they still in the workshop? Either he's not getting the jobs done, or for some reason... No, the beds and tables are just sitting right here. Ropes. Yeah, look at all these beds and all these tables. Yeah, for some reason, when I go to build them, it wasn't working. Needs table. Needs throne. Oh, goddamn, because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god, I am derping too bad today. I don't even know what the hell is wrong with me. Because I told him not to do it. You know what, screw it. I'm going to tell him to make it again. Because everything else is not going to get it done fast enough. 4 beds should be sufficient for now. They're not all going to need to sleep in it at the same time, because trees are limited, so I don't want to have to waste them. But the masons are too busy, well, not doing their jobs. So yeah. I'll have them mine this out again. That'll keep them busy. I'm going to cancel his mining though, so that he can keep working on the wall. Nice, see, look how quickly they managed to tear apart and deposit all of the stuff from those caravans indoors. There is no way in hell the usual dwarf fortress dwarves would get that done in even remotely the same amount of time. Not even close. It would take them absolutely forever. Alright. There we go. Oh my god, stop occupying the site, you fools! Okay. Suspended, suspended. Alright, let's create a small zone inside here somewhere. Probably right here would do. And we'll restrict the dogs and cats there so they aren't running around. There, I'll make a couple barrels so we can start butchering those animals and storing away their food, or just, yeah, storing away their fats and whatnot. Also going to build a kitchen. And we're going to remove this, there we go, put this down here, out of shale. Going to remove this guy right here, well, after he's done the barrels. Actually, he can do that down here now, can't he? Actually, he can, yes. So forget that then, remove it. That way I can build a still there and start working on beer production as well. Now, we should finally have a table. So I'll get that placed. Let's make this a dormitory, yes. There we go, so everyone will now sleep there. The dogs are now hidden away here, so they're not going to be blocking my construction constantly, annoying little buggers. Build workshop, butcher's shop. I'll build that up here, and I will give somebody butchery, probably my guy more than likely. Silver dragon, you are now a butcher. Time to go slaughter these things, because they're not going to survive right now because we have no grass to feed them. Later on, when I create an entire forest underneath the ground there, we might be able to survive, or at least get a bunch of animals to breed. But right now, not going to happen. Butcher, butcher. Not sure what he's butchering right now, but alright, I'm not complaining. Okay, all of this should be under construction. Build, workshop, mechanics shop, out of shale. Okay, now who am I going to give mechanics after? Probably the same guy. Commit changes. Alright, resume. Ironclad has been slaughtered. How lovely. Slated for removal. They haven't done so yet. Okay, he's going to be rendering the fat in a minute. That'll be good. So we'll have some nice fat with which to use. Okay. Now I'm not sure how long this actual video is, so more than likely it's not going to be as long as it should be. Meeting hall. Okay, noble screen. Time to start assigning stuff. Okay, broker, myself, overseer, bookkeeper, manager, psychiatrist, chief medical dwarf. Alright, we're good. Preacher. I am also the preacher. I require a meager quarters. Well, we'll have to get that built later on then, my friend. Okay, they're doing a good job with this. I'll go down 2. Okay. Now, we're going to do a different style that I used to do. Because the kitchen's going to be over here. The living quarters will be both in these directions. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Looks kind of off, doesn't it? Let's see here. There we go. I accidentally extended that a bit too much in this direction. Quite. Now in case it would be right about here. But this is sufficient. Ah, good. So I'll be able to attempt to create my waterfall system again in this one. Roughly there, looks good. Alright. Start extending this. There we go. That should be sufficient to fit quite a few dwarves. Let's see, did I do that correctly? No, I did not. I thought it was off slightly. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to have a well right here. Probably a double well, actually. Just so that looks good. That'll work. It'll be odd having a double well, but maybe they'll use it properly then if I do that. Okay. That should be good. That should be fine. Alright, let's go with that. So that'll be the dining hall. Kitchen is going to go right over here. Okay, I'm not sure where the stairs are going to come down yet, so we're going to have to wait on that. We'll have some royal quarters here. Pretty large, sizable quarters. There we go. That'll be sufficient for the moment. And let's let them get to work. I'll let them finish this bit off, though. Just to give me some materials. Well, they can do that later. They get more than enough materials from what they're about to dig out. Alright, go get it, boys. Nope, still have not set up that. I am not sure what I am doing right now. Silver Dragon, store item stockpile. That'd be what I'm doing, I'm being an idiot. Okay, settings. High precision. Okay, I'll have to give it to this guy then. Okay, we'll give him mechanics so that once he's done building this, he'll be able to do that. Ooh, we got more tetrahedrite. So that's more copper we'll be able to produce. And this is a pretty simple little area here, so we should be able to easily... What are you doing? Oh, never mind, he shot away too fast for me to see. Okay. There he's back again. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he's my chief medical dwarf, no job. Oh, I see. In that case, I'll give you the job then. I'll keep you occupied. Good. He's almost done building the wall. So hopefully he can finish up even faster. And we can get the hells out of here. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Dude, I gave you a job. Do it. Oh, it's completed. Okay, then. Well, then construct some mechanisms, my friend. Okay. I look like... What the hell? I look weird. We gotta zoom in on that. My character looks like a priest. I guess I did make him a preacher, but I didn't think he'd assume that role automatically. So let's zoom in on him and take a look at him. He's got like a little staff and everything. Look at that beard. And he's got his little white coat. Looks like an Ankh or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Anyway, let's resume and let him get to work. Check my stats or my stocks. We're doing not too bad. We have enough food. We have enough drink for now. Inactive, 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 inactive. Nearly done. Suspended. What's this? Giant thrips. Dude, that's because you keep freaking trying to stand in the freaking spot you're working on, you idiot. Jeez, obviously it's not going to work if you're standing in the same square you're trying to build in. Ay, 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 you fool. At this rate, I'm going to have, again, he stands in the spot he's trying to build in, and it suspends it. Baka. Ah, well. Let's go down throughout the layers. This was not removed yet. Come on, Carpenter, quit being so effing lazy. You have nothing else to do. Go deconstruct that. Okay. Looks like he's still making one wooden barrel. Then hopefully go deconstruct that. Okay, I also need a table and a chair. At least one other table and chair. Actually, probably at least two more, so that they can get the basics out here. So it looks like we're only going to be able to get the absolute basics done on this fortress since I failed the last one. I spent way too much time doing too much of the stuff that it just could have zipped through in no time. So that was my mistake, unfortunately. So we're not going to be nearly as efficient this round as we will be next time I stream. So hopefully next time I record for this Let's Play. So hopefully I'll fail less next time. But yeah, I should be probably closing this up in a couple of minutes. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my fail, even though it's been pretty bad fail. Oh jeez. Oh well, what can you do, eh? But anyway, let's see here. We struck saltpeter. Lovely. Good for us. Now dig out faster. Okay, so the kitchen is sort of half dug out. None of the bed chambers are dug out. They haven't finished digging that out yet, so it's going to take a while. Ah, good. They're almost done this. If I redo it, they should be able to finish it up. Oh no, the fish are attacking. The fish are attacking. It's a lungfish. Okay. Build, trap lever. Let's get this in here. Obviously, there's only going to be one trap or one thing we're going to be hooking this up to. So it shouldn't be too difficult for him to do. Alright, resume. So we now have our fortress sealed off. At least we will in a second. What the hell are you? Pen pasture large animal. Okay, what is all this stuff we have on the surface anyway? What is this? Silk web. Why do we have webbing on the surface? It is incredibly rare that I'll see that. What are you doing, buddy? You're a farmer. Get to farming. Build. Workshop still. Guess it was L. Oh well. Anyway, let's get the still going here. I need to start producing some, and there's also some plum helmets there ready to go. And it took the mare to do it. Lol. Wow. That's funny. My mare had to get off his lazy butt and go, collect that in a bin. Again. Alright then. Kitchen. Prepare easy meal. Repeat. Brew drink. Repeat. Alright. We're good. Okay, so that's sealed off. Don't have to worry about that now. I'm going to create a separate chamber off to the side, which will be for trading. I'll probably have it near the map edge. That way we don't have to worry about it as much. And there's a stupid dwarf locked outside. Goddamn. What are you doing out here, Metalsmith? Alright, obviously he's lazing around because he has no job. Okay, so I need to, next time, I'm going to have to let them finish digging this out. Once they have done that, I am going to get them to dig out the, what's it called? The tree farm layer. And I'm going to have to quickly expand down and find a cave. So we can start the production of cave moss throughout the fortress. That way next time I will be able to start working with wood even quicker. I won't have to worry about it too much. I do need to try making a lumber mill, which is part of the tree farm if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Workshops, where is it at? Huh. Got the stonecutter's workshop, which I also have to build. I'm going to have to expand the workshop area. Creature armory, which I never had the chance to build last time. Tech research lab, which is only good for a very small amount of units. Yes, a timber yard. Requires 20 non-economic blocks, 20 logs, which is no way in hell I'm going to have that. Well, shite. I'll have to import my logs. Anyway, let's let them continue for now and keep digging this out. But that should be pretty much it for now. This should be roughly around an hour and a half video, 2 hours. I'm not too sure exactly. Hopefully it's not over 2 though. As though my limit has expanded, I'm not sure by how much. And I'd rather not test it. Right now at least. But yeah, this has been, yeah, a lot of fail. A lot of fail. That last biome just kicked my ass with its constant rising of the undead. I despise those biomes. I don't mind if a necromancer attacks my fort and there's a legitimate reason why the undead are just constantly rising, or if I had a way to stop that. With Masterwork, there might actually be a way as well, though, with the totems. I might be able to make some kind of like undead repelling totem, but I've yet to truly look at that list of stuff for it. So I'm not 100% at all if that's even possible. I'd have to look it up. But that should be good right now. I'm going to let him finish digging this out, then start work on the giant farm area. They're almost done. They're pretty damn quick. Speedy little buggers. Okay, now that the mason's work is done, I'm going to re-enable his mining. I'm going to disable the mining of my stone worker, and I'm going to get him to start working on stone crafts, as well as jugs. Or no, not jugs, pots. Alright, resume. That will allow us for the quick and easy storage of beer and other things. So, actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm just going to repeat that. Repeat. Pots, repeat. Okay, so that should be good. We're trading off their jobs. They've finished that up. I'm going to have them start digging out this area. And then next time we will start digging towards the cave. Shouldn't take us too long to find it. And because this is just nothing but sand, it's, again, they're going to dig through it like nothing. Now, one of the main things I'm also going to be building in this, when I get one that's skilled at it, is I'm going to start a massive industry of glass crafts. Glass windows, glass everything. Looks like my face has been a little bit down this entire time. But yeah, we're going to have a massive glass industry going. That I can't wait for. Now this they would have cleared out within a couple minutes. This small area. So that once we get down to the cave layer, we'll still have the moss start growing here, which will allow us to have a small area. Yay, it's summer! Yay! Which will also give us the small area to grow trees as well as raise animals. As the moss in this space will keep growing back because it's sand, so we won't have to worry about muddy soil or nothing, which is good. So yeah, we'll have an infinite area to have our lovely animals graze. Sorry about that. It's been a long day already, and I just started. But anyway. But yeah, only got about 5 minutes left on that, if that. Yeah, actually it's probably sufficient as it is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed my absolute fail today in derpiness. I have not really done it. I haven't been as impressive as I usually would be. I haven't really showed my experience or skills in the Dwarf Fortressness, which is a shame today. But yeah, it's an off day. It's an off day. I'll be better next week, I'm sure. But anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I also stream live on Twitch, which you can find the link to at the right side of the page, on the the main page. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, hopefully, you guys will pop over next time. And if you guys want a dwarf named after you, just comment "dwarf me" in the channel, and I will, or not channel, on the video. And I will have a dwarf named after you next time, which will hopefully live longer than the last dwarves. But considering this is not the haunted evil biome of constant undead rising from the grave, well, hell, not even that. We didn't even have a grave for them yet. Maybe if I managed to get that dwarf into a grave, he might not have come back after me again. But yeah, that wasn't going to happen anytime quick. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one, everybody. Peace out. See you next time.